Hey everyone, and welcome to this video. Well, this is another live video and I am at the junkyard. I know it's been a while since I've done one of these videos, but well, let's start going through. I think I'm gonna go through American cars today because, well, people seem to like American cars. Now, where should we start? Should we start with a Ford, a Dodge, or a GM? Ooh. Back when a Blazer was a real Blazer, not the 2019, whatever they want to call it. 4.3 liter Vortec V6. I believe these had like 220 horsepower. They weren't super powerful, but they were no slouch either. Well, this one here actually, not too rough. Not super rough. It's got rust and dents, but it's not terrible. Open that up. Oh, she's an older one. This is like an early 90s. You can tell the that radio is old. Cup holders there. It's not in bad shape though overall. It's actually in the interior's in good shape. It's electronic 4-wheel drive and power windows, power locks, of course. I think that was almost standard on these though. Okay, sorry. It was a 96. Wow, tailgate has no rust at all. That's impressive. I think that's seized up or locked, one of the two. If it's sat, it wouldn't be surprised if it was seized. Someone had tried to do body work to this thing, but never came to fruition, I guess. Frame is rusty, but it's not overly bad. Oh, it does. It's horrible compared to this Blazer. This thing here, sure, it's old and rusty, but this is body on frame. Yeah. How many kilometers on it, though? This one has 240,000 kilometers on it, which, I think it could have gone longer. Now what's next? I'm feeling this thing here. It's a 94 F-150, or no, 250 actually, sorry. It is gas, I believe. Yes, this is gas. It has the 5-liter EFI, which actually, that's a pretty good engine. It's the 302. Bottom of the fender rusty, typical. Swipe down the side. That probably happened here. But the paint looks to be in pretty decent shape. And that seat is in, wow, that seat is in immaculate condition. My gosh, that's in good shape. Manual windows, mirror fell off already though. Manual sliding rear window. I mean, it's not bad. Just a second, guys, I'm gonna get gloves on. I love how the horn button was a button on the side. It wasn't actually an airbag like new cars. I love these old seatbelt buckles too. The old metal ones, they hold up so well compared to plastic and that. Now there is one flaw with these trucks, which as you can see, this one suffers from it on the side. Those handles, well, they break. And they dropped their Christmas tree in here too. Steve's, Toronto, Montreal. I don't know what that sticker's from. Maybe the dealership? Either way, it's an old sticker. And, oh, on to this next one. There's an 83 Chevrolet. I think this is a C10. Yeah, this would be a C10 because it's 2-wheel drive. V8, of course, I think. Yeah, that's V8. This would have it's been painted over. So, I believe that's either a 305 or a 350 right there. It is carbureted, and it looks like it's been leaking a lot in the past. Old mirrors. Love these mirrors. Just, they look so cool. Retro, everything is nice about them. She's been sitting a while though. Look at all the leaves back here and used for storage. That fender is probably savable. Unfortunately, the fenders on this truck are rotten. It's in rough shape, but it's certainly not terrible. I've seen worse. Rust has sort of taken over the cab corners, but it's not terrible. I love that shutting of those doors. It just sounds so good. And then, well, since we saw one, what's another 83? Now this one looks to be in kind of rougher shape. This yard is in Hamilton, Ontario. And it looks to be probably the same engine. This one here has a 305 5-liter. Not bad, it's whole still. Of course, the grill's been taken from this one. It's been mangled up a lot more, I think. This one's a K10 actually, too. This one's not the C10, and I'm guessing by that light, the mismatched box, and all this rust, this might have been a plow truck at some point in its life. There was pinstriping, so this is not the original color in the bottom half at least. It might be on the top. Yeah, it is on the top. But look at that rust. Oh my gosh. 106,213 kilometers. I'm going to hazard a guess that this is probably most definitely a plow truck because that's a lot of rust for that mileage. That's a resonator, I think, there. I thought it was a cat converter for a second. But yeah, for weight in the bed, they did this. It seemed to work. And it probably doubled as traction for if they ever got stuck. Wood floor in the box, so it's probably rotten underneath. But yeah, this one, I don't think there's much savable on it. Box maybe, but nothing else really. What are you? Are you a diesel or a gasser? You would be a... I don't even tell. I think it's a diesel. Oh no! 8.1 liter V8. Holy crap, I didn't know this was around then. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe not. The accessory belt. Oh yeah, sorry, turbo. This is a turbo diesel. This will be a 6.5 liter. Nice. This is an old Detroit diesel. And, well, it wasn't very powerful. It was actually quite good on fuel. Believe it or not, it was one of the better on fuel ones. And as much as I don't like GM products all that much, I like the 6.5 because it's efficiency. But yeah, it was a work truck. It's got the cheapest seat you can find. And it's missing the whatever was back here. Could have been a dump bed, could have been a flatbed, whatever it was, it's not there anymore. Oh, these are not as common to see. This is a 1500. It's I think it's a Chevy. And it's either Chevy or GMC. I think it's Chevy. This one is two-wheel drive, which actually makes it a little more uncommon. But it's a crew cab 1500 with the 5'7" bed, I think it is, in size. Of course, the handle's missing. There we go. Airbags have been deployed, and the seat is actually in really good shape. Hello, Florine. How are you doing? Gauge cluster's gone. Either way, it's digital, so I can't tell you. Actually, no, gauge cluster's right here, but someone took it apart probably for parts because these are notorious for bad gauge clusters. I don't know. I don't know how many kilometers we're on it. Box is in decent shape aside from the dents, but I don't think it's savable because if you look back here, yeah, this was a Chevy. It was slammed in the rear and the front because that bumper's bent right under. That frame is destroyed. And the tailgate got destroyed too. It came from Linton GM, which is in Blenheim, I guess. Yeah, this thing is this thing is destroyed. It got hit from the front and the back. I am doing pretty good. How about you, Travis? Yeah, this thing got hit real hard, front and back. And there was no saving it, unfortunately, even with how rare it is. And we'll go up this row now. I think we'll skip this row aside from, oh, maybe that. Camo truck. Camo Dodge. Okay, taped off headlights. I don't understand. Oh, because the paint. But I guess the painting never got completely done and they never finished it. Okay then. Four-wheel drive. Rotten fenders. Probably because of this foam, which... That was reconstructive surgery. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Hunting truck. And it's rough. Quite rough, actually. I think it's digital. Either that or I'm blind, which it must be digital because there is, oh, the screen's right down there. It is digital. Now, rear door. Love that option, these later ones, that they came with that door. Yeah, they just never peeled the tape off, I guess. They never finished their hunting truck project, it looks like. Bottom latch is broken, but it still does work, at least it opens. There's a battery back there. It's a 5-year-old, 6-year-old battery almost actually now. Little range top that should make sense also for a hunting truck if you're camping. And the leaves, it probably didn't get driven much, but it works. Sherwin-Williams. Yeah, it does kind of look like house paint now that you mention it. Definitely doesn't look like automotive paint. Yeah, another Ram, but that one is just a regular old Ram. We'll go through the next row. That Mazda 6 is gone. It was sold about a month ago, probably. A little bit of memory lane here. Fusion. I had one of these a while back. Yeah, I saw that recall. Anyways, I had a Fusion a while back. And I don't know if I'm getting anything here today, but if I find something, I will. This one has the same engine as mine had, the 2.3 liter that makes about 170 horsepower. This one here looks like it's here because of this. Now the funny thing is, if I found my exact Fusion in the junkyard, new brakes by the looks of it, so it probably was taken care of decently well. And I don't know if there's any Mustangs in this yard right now. They don't commonly come here, so we'll see if we see them. Cloth interior. Mine was, of course, leather. It didn't have the sunroof, but that was the only option it didn't have. It had sink, leather, heated seats, tinted windows. It had everything, and I loved it, but it was just so hard on gas for what it was, and I wanted a diesel. But this is the same year as mine, being a 2009, and this is also tuxedo black metallic, which is the same color mine was. Oh, reminds me of mine so much. Black trim piece on here, which I would have loved to find for mine, because I wrapped mine because I hated the chrome. The SEL trim level had an awful amount of chrome on the front. Yes, mine was a 5-speed manual, and well, I think if I went back to a Fusion, I'd go V6 auto. Of course, faded headlights, very common. But ooh, here's something. Old Cavalier, when they were reliable. Or sorry, Sunbird, not a Cavalier, Sunbird. 3.1 liter multi-port fuel injection. Can't believe they put a V6 in still. That's hey, they made them fit. They were reliable and powerful. They were fun. They were not bad. These did all look the same, though they're easy to confuse. The wheels I actually quite like. It has new tires, but I think the rust took the best of it, because judging by this, it looks like the frame is bending. It is convertible, so oh yeah, there's something wrong with that frame. It has, looks like it says 189,000 kilometers on it. Yeah, I can't get this door open. It's literally, the frame is bad. The top is actually in surprisingly savable condition, though. I wonder if that's been replaced at some point in time, or if it was just stored inside. It is a 93, and someone took the trunk bar. Oh no, there they are, right there. There's the taillights. I don't know. I like these old Cavaliers or Sunbirds, but I don't think I'd get one. They're just so hard to come by for parts now. And what's next? If you guys see anything you want to see, just tell me. And we'll take a look at it. But I think we're gonna take a look at Marquee. This thing is well, it's an older one. It's not in bad shape though, by the looks of it. 5-liter EFI. Rear wheel drive, of course. I think this was the same 5-liter that was in the trucks, like that blue one I showed you over there, the blue F-150. Or no, red F-150, not blue. Fenders actually, no, never mind. This thing's pretty rotten. Rockers are gone. Plushy seats. And of course the door's locked. I'll just do this. It says 250,316 kilometers on it. Honestly, I'm surprised it got that high. They typically, it was granny owned and they didn't drive much. Vinyl roof. Yeah, decent sitting. Massive trunks. I prefer the Crown Vic style, but this is still nice. It's still nice, for sure. Had hubcaps though. It wasn't a high trim level one. It was a bit of a lower. It was a 1990, so it was 2 years before the new body style came out. Now what should we look at next? You guys see anything you want to see? ALI. What? Not all, but most do, yes. We'll skip through here. And we'll take a look. Ooh, there's a Jeep. Let's take a look at that. And what's next to the Jeep? Oh, that's a Fifth Avenue. Hey, Gregor. How's it going? This one's been a mud toy for sure. And it's been hit off trees by the looks of it. And yeah, I don't know if there's anything savable in this. It looks like there's a lot of mud in it. 4-liter straight six. I'm willing to bet that engine still works because these engines are reliable. These are old 4-liter straight sixes that are great engines. Looks like the power steering blew off onto the hood. Square headlights. What year would this be? This is an 88, so would that be a XJ or a YJ? I don't know. I forget what years the Jeeps are. Now here's a Lincoln Continental. This one I would guess might have a big block. Looks like a big block to me almost, but we'll check the sticker, see if it says anything. I can't see anything. Okay, I thought it was YJ. I just wasn't sure. And this thing is kind of rough. It's not fantastic, but it's white leather. No pillarless doors. Sweet. Wood grain on the interior. Chrometer. I'm guessing that's a clock, not a I don't know. Probably just a clock. Leather wrap steering wheel. Ooh, so old. I saw a 2, so I'm guessing it's a 216 or 2 and a 6. So I'm guessing 216 or 26 or something like that. The back seat's in really nice shape, actually. There was a sub in here, so someone took out the original sweet radio for that. I don't know why, but you can see someone liked Rock Auto. Wonder what's in here. Nothing really in there, but yeah. Someone liked Rock Auto. The paint job is horrible, though. Like, this thing is, the paint job is awful. It's sad to see a Lincoln with that, but it had these lights right here. The interesting thing is you could see these lights blinking whenever you had your signal on the right or left. It was kind of a cool idea. Oh, it's a a newer Wagoneer. Sweet. 4-liter straight six, of course. 88. So this was just before the Cherokee came out. Leather interior. This is a limited. This is the top dog. Sweet. Love the Wagoneer badging in here though. 223,763 kilometers on it. Nice. That door does not want to open, so we'll just come around to the back. The window's gone. I guess someone took that because they probably needed it. And what the heck is that? What the heck? Gas can sort of thing going through the roof to a filter. I don't know. This is weird. Platform rentals. Sorry, this one actually got smashed out, I think. Nice though, still. Oh, that thing had flip-up headlights too. Sweet. Hybrid Fusion. That's on my consideration list too, because they're really good on fuel for a beater car. I still love my diesel, but yeah. Oh, forget it. I see something that's really nice. Well, not really nice, but nicer. Caprice Classic. Look at this. Now, what year? This is a 92. It would have a I guess the hood's shut. I'm not in any state. I'm in Canada. We have provinces here. I'm in Ontario. It could be an ex-cop car. You never know. 259,000 kilometers. And the hood latch pull is gone. Yes, I have seen an all-wheel drive Astro, actually. I've been in one before. Yeah, this thing is sort of rough inside. It's not terrible, though. Hey, a penny. Something that doesn't exist in Canada anymore. Power windows, power locks, power mirrors. I believe you have power seats, too. Please don't tell me there's a sub in this thing. There was. There was 2 subs in it. Floor mats back here. I am in Ontario. So yeah, the hood won't open, hood latch is broken, but I'm guessing it would have a 5.7 liter pre-LT1, which is still a really nice engine. The LT1 is better, but, well, powerful, more powerful. But, I don't know, well, better, but I like it more. And we'll see if we find a all-wheel drive Astro here today, but I don't think we will. They're not that common here. Another Jeep, that's a Grand Cherokee. And we'll just, there's someone up there, so we're gonna just go through here. Nope. California's in the States. I am in Canada. Yeah, the snow melted here, thankfully. I don't like it, so I'm glad it's gone. Okay, so yeah, panel van. That's an interesting one. They're actually really good. GM should never have stopped making the Astro. Never should they have stopped that.